64 centimeter cube. Find the surface of area of the resulting cuboid. So when two cubes are joined, listen, in a cube,
Yes.
length is equal to breadth is equals to height. Okay, so breadth and height, it remains same, but length changes. Why?
Yes.
Because this is one cube and this is
It gets
another
doubled.
cube. Now firstly, it is given that volume of the cube is 64 centimeter cube. So we use the formula for the volume of the cube, which is equal to L cube, which is equal to 64. That means we have to find the cube root of 64 for L. So we go for prime factorization of 64 and we get 4. Value of L is equal to 4 centimeter. Now that means the breadth and height. Breadth is equal to height is equal to length. All are equal to 4 centimeter. But when we join these two cubes, this is 4 centimeter and this is 4 centimeter. So length is not equal to 4 centimeter. Length becomes 8 centimeter. So in this way, when it results into a cuboid, so now the dimensions of the cuboid, length changes, always remember that, and it becomes 8 centimeter. Breadth, it becomes 4 centimeter, and height, it is also equal to 4 centimeter. So now in the question, we have to find the surface area of the cuboid. So
Yes.
surface area of the cuboid, we have the formula 2 LB, BH and HL.
Okay.
Now we substitute all the values. 8 into 4, 4 into 4, 4 into 8. In place of L we write 8. Now after multiplying, what we get? 32, 16 and 32. Now sum up of all of them, we get 32, 32 and 16. That means 0, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8, 80. That means 160. And it is surface area and it is centimeter. So we write its unit centimeter square. Clear? So this portion, I will assume that this is our hemisphere and this portion let it be cylinder. Now the diameter of the hemisphere is 14 centimeter. So now this line is the diameter. So I will mark over here that is 14 centimeter.
14 centimeter.
Now total height of the vessel is 13. Now one thing, whenever you make any circle, this is your diameter, that is 14
Yes.
centimeter, and this radius is 7 centimeter.
7 centimeter.
And the value of the radius is equal in all directions.
Yes.
So from here to here, this is also 7 centimeter. Okay. So what is the remaining height? That was the height of the cylinder. So how will you write the solution? Diameter of,
So the remaining will be 6 centimeter, na?
yeah, diameter of hemisphere is 14 centimeter. So radius of hemisphere
7 centimeter.
7 centimeter. Now total height of vessel is 13 centimeter. So net height of cylinder is equals to total height minus radius of hemisphere. That means 13 minus 7, that is 6 centimeter. Now find the inner surface area of vessel. That means we have to find the surface area of vessel. So that means surface area of overall figure it is the curved surface area of hemisphere plus curved surface area of cylinder. We have to sum up both because they have different formulas. So what is
Yes.
the curved surface area of hemisphere? That is 2 pi r square. And curved surface area of cylinder, I told you earlier, 2 pi rh.
Yes.
Now if in this figure you consider for the hemisphere we have the formula 2 pi r square. We know the r square. Radius of the
Yes.
hemisphere is 7 centimeter.
7 centimeter.
Now for the cylinder we know the height, that is 6 centimeter.
Six
Now
centimeter.
what is the radius of cylinder? So radius of cylinder is same as that of the
Yes.
hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
So you can also write over here radius of cylinder, which is equal to 7 centimeter. Now there are two methods. Either you put each value in each formula and then calculate and then give your answer. And there's one more trick. You can see the radius of both hemisphere and the cylinder are same. So I can take 2 pi r as a common and it becomes r plus h. So it becomes easy to solve. Now in the question it is given value of the pi is 22 by 7. Now radius is 7. Here I put 7 and height is 6. Now calculation become easy.
Yes.
Now 7 and 7 get cancelled
Answer.
and we have 2 into 22 into 13. That means 26 into 22. Now we multiply. So we have 572 surface area, that is centimeter square meter. Now radius of the cone is 3.5 centimeter. Clear? We have to find the total surface area of the toy. So for the total surface area, that means we have to split into cone and hemisphere.
Hemisphere.
So total surface area of toy is equal to curved surface area of cone plus curved surface area of hemisphere. So what is its formula? Pi r and for this we have 2 pi r square.
That's square.
Now hemisphere has the same radius.
Yes.
Now I am collecting the datas. For hemisphere, radius is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Now for the cone, we have the same radius,
Yes.
3.5. Now we have to find the slant height,
Yes.
which we have to put in the formula, that is L. Now for the L, we go through with the formula. That means if I need L, we want to need height, then I will find the slant height.
Yes.
Now total height is equal to 15.5 centimeter. So height of cone
15.5 minus
is
3.5.
equal to total height minus radius of the hemisphere.
Yes.
That is
12.
15.5 minus 3.5. That is 12
12.
centimeter.
Yes.
Now we have to find the slant height.
Pythagoras theorem.
Yeah. So now we get over here 12. This is 3.5 and this is our slant height. That
Yes.
means slant height is equal to under root of 12 square plus 3.5 square. Now listen one thing. It is a tough task to find out the square of the decimals. So I just
Yes.
convert it to the fraction. Listen, it's easy to solve. 5 sevens are 5 twos are. Now we have 7 upon 2 whole square. It's easy to find out the square in this way. Okay.
49.4. Yes.
So this is 144.
Yes.
This is 49 by 4. Now we take the LCM. 4 4s are
Yes.
16, 4 4s are 16, 1 17, 4 1s are 4 plus 49 by 4. Now when we add up, we get what? 9 6 15, 12,
5.
6 25 by 4.
Yes.
Now do you know what is the square root of 625? I will tell you,
20.
it is 25. Okay.
Yes.
And 4 we have 2.
25 and 2.
So this is the value of slant height. Okay. Now we have
Yes.
every data for this. We have every data
Yes.
R, L, theta. Now we put all the values over here and try to find the surface area. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So surface area of toy is equal to pi RL plus 2 pi R square. I can do one more thing. We take the common pi R. It becomes L plus 2R is easy.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
It makes our calculations easier. Okay.
Small.
So now
And small.
for pi to 22 by
Small.
7 for the radius. We can
5.
also write 3.5 as 7 by 2 everywhere
Yes.
the radius. It makes our
Yes.
calculation easier. 7 by 2. Okay. Now length is what? 25 by 2
25 and 2.
and 2 into 7 by 2.
Small.
Clear? Calculations
Yes.
become too easy. Cancel
Yes.
and 11.
11.
Okay. Now we take the LCM as a 2. 25 plus 14. Okay. Don't cut. Hmm.
Yes.
So 11 into. Now sum up. 549213 by
29
2.
upon.
Now it can't be cut. So we have to multiply and divide. So 11 nines are 99. 11 threes are 33. 9 3 12. 429 by 2. Now we can easily divide. 2 twos are 4. 2 ones are 2. 2 fours
1.
are 8. 1 9.5.
5.
So this area
Yes.
that is centimeter. This is 7 centimeter. Okay. Now that hemisphere, it also covers this portion. So that means, it means that diameter of hemisphere
Yes.
which was inverted on that block is also 7 centimeter. So in the question, what is the greatest diameter of the hemisphere can have? So greatest diameter of the hemisphere, that is 7 centimeter. Now from here we can also conclude that radius of hemisphere,
3.5.
don't go for that, just write 7 by 2. It's easy to solve.
Okay.
Now find the surface area of the solid. That means total surface area of this solid is curved surface area of cube plus curved surface area of hemisphere.
Hmm.
But there's one problem. this bowl gets inserted. Okay,
Hmm.
for
Hmm.
example, in the when we are kids, we are playing with the blocks which are inserted in each other. एक में एक घुसे हुए होते हैं. So
Hmm.
that area, if I draw this hemisphere, so this is the down portion. So this area gets inserted into this cubical block. So we have to subtract the area of the base of hemisphere.
Hmm.
So when there are these types of questions. So now what is the curved surface of the cube? That is curved surface area, that is 6L square. Curved surface area of hemisphere, that is 2 pi r square. Because for the sphere we have 4 pi r square. So hemisphere, that is 2 pi r square. And area of the base, remember the formula pi r square. Whenever we have to find the area of base, we use the pi r square, that is the area of the circle. Now this formula gets converted as 2 pi r minus pi r square, that is plus pi r square. Now this is the formula. Now we substitute the different values in order to get the total surface area of this solid. So length of the cube is again 7. 6 into 7 into 7. Pi is 22 by 7. And radius is square, that is 7 by 2 and 7 by 2. So don't convert it to decimal because it's easy to cut down. So this is 11. And here we have 7 sevens are 49 into 6 plus 77 over 2. Now 6 nines are 54, 6 fours are 24, 5 29. So we get 294 plus, now we can easily divide. 2 3 are 6, 1 7, 2 8 are 16.5. Now we
Yeah.
sum up both of them and we get 38.5. 0.5, 8 4 12, 9 1 10 3 13, 332.5. And this is centimeter square as it is the surface area.
Yes.
4. But here this is actually the formula based question. Now here
Oh.
again we have the cubical block. Okay,
Hmm.
and there is a hemisphere which is cut down, and this hemisphere is of the same radius. Clear?
Hmm.
We have to find the remaining surface area of this solid. So we know that length of cube
Hmm.
is equal to L centimeter. So diameter of the hemisphere is again L centimeter. Clear?
Oh.
So
Yes.
radius of the diameter becomes L by 2 centimeter. Clear?
Hmm.
Now surface area of the remaining solid. So whether it is on top of that, clear? Hmm? And whether it goes inside that solid. Both of have same surface area. Please remember this thing. So
Yes.
curved surface area of cube plus curved surface area of hemisphere. That means total curved surface area of this hemisphere. But we have to subtract the portion. Clear? This
Hmm.
portion which we have subtracted over here, now it goes inside. So we are using the same pattern. Area of base you can write. So in both the cases we have the same formula. That is 6L square plus 2 pi r square minus pi r square. So don't be confused. Either we cut it from that figure or we have add up those figures.
Okay.
6L square plus pi r square. So 6L square. Now in place of pi, in place of r, we write L by 2 whole square. Clear?
Yes.
It's L square plus 5 L square by 4. Now we take the LCM. 24 L square plus 5 L square. Now we take common. So L square by 4 we take common. So we get 24 plus 5.
Wow.
Capsule is in the shape of a cylinder. We generally take the drugs. Okay, this is the figure of capsule. In the shape of cylinder with two hemispheres. So if you observe this figure, these are the two hemispheres. These are the two hemispheres. And this portion is cylinder.
Cylinder.
And this is hemisphere. Stuck to each of its ends. The length of the entire capsule is 14 millimeter and the diameter of the capsule is 5 millimeter. Find its surface area. So what is the total surface area for this figure? That is curved surface area for cylinder, then curved surface area for this first hemisphere, then curved surface area for second hemisphere.
Yes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now what are the formulas? Curved surface area for cylinder 2 pi RH, for hemisphere 2 pi r square, and it is 2 pi r square. Okay.
Hmm.
So now we have to collect the data. Clear?
Yes.
Now radius of hemisphere. Which is equal to diameter upon 2, because diameter is given to us, which is equal to 5 millimeter, that is 5 by 2. Okay, and there's now this formula is completed. Now here we have to find the height of cylinder. Now total height of the capsule that is 14 millimeter. Now listen, this is a hemisphere. I previously told you this is 5 by 2. So this is again also 5 by 2.
Yes.
Okay. So from here we have 5 by 2 and here also I have 5 by 2. So total height is what? This. So height of cylinder is equal to 14 minus 5 by 2 plus 5 by 2 for both the hemispheres, this one and this one. So it becomes 14 minus 10 by 2, which is equal to 14 minus 5, that means 9 millimeter. Clear?
Hmm.
Now we put all the values in our data. So total surface area becomes, listen, firstly I
Yes.
want to make the calculation easier. 2 to 4 pi r square. I take common because the radius are same, 2 pi r. Okay, that is h plus 2r. Okay.
Hmm.
Now 2 into 22 upon 7. For the radius I have 5 by 2. For the height 9. 2 into 5 by 2. Okay.
Okay.
So now this 2 and 2 get cancelled. 2 5s are 10. 110 by 7.
7.
Here 9 plus, let us get cancelled, that is 5.
5. Yes.
110 by 7 into 14. 7 twos are 14.
2.
So calculation become easy.
Yes.
0.1 meter. Radius of cylinder, because in the formula we use the radius, which is equal to diameter by 2, which is equal to 4 by 2, that is 2 meter. Now radius for the cone, which is same of that of cylinder, that is 2 meter. Now slant height of the cone, that is 2.8 centimeter. Now we have to find the area of canvas. So we have to find the total area. The total surface area of tent is equal to curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of cone. So curved surface area of cylinder is 2 pi RH and of cone is pi RL. Now we can see that every data we have, this is height of cylinder, this is radius, and slant height is L. So we have simply substituting all the values over here. Now we take the common because the radius are same, so we take common pi r,
R.
that is 2h plus L, that is 22 by 7, and radius we have 2, and height of the cylinder is 2.1, and slant height is 2.8. Now we have to sum. Seven. Cancel. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. 44. Now, also find the cost of canvas of the tent at the rate of rupees 500. So, this is the area of the canvas by which, मतलब हमने जो कपड़ा खरीदेंगे जिससे ये टेंट बनाएंगे उसका ये सरफेस एरिया है, लेकिन ये कपड़ा हमें कितने रुपए का पड़ेगा, वी हैव टू फाइंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ कैनवास, और 1 मीटर कपड़ा हमें 500 का पड़ रहा है. सो द कॉस्ट ऑफ द कैनवास, so cost of canvas used for making tent, ये जो सरफेस एरिया होता है उसको कॉस्ट से मल्टीप्लाई कर देंगे. 44 into 500, which is equal to 5 4 20, 22. This is the cost. From a solid cylinder, that means we have a cylinder ABCD whose height is 2.4. That is, the height of this cylinder is 2.4 centimeter and diameter 1.4. That means this whole diameter of this cylinder is 1.4 centimeter. Now a conical cavity. This conical cavity is hollowed out from this cylinder of the same diameter and of the same height. That means the cone must be touched at the bottom and the diameter of the cone is equal to that of the cylinder. Find the total surface area. So listen, whenever we hollowed out something, whenever we put anything on something, always we add all the surface areas. Firstly, I'm going to collect all the data. Clear?
Yes.
So for all the data for the cylinder, firstly, height of cylinder, height of cylinder is 2.4 centimeter. Diameter of cylinder, which is equal to 1.4 centimeter. So now radius of cylinder, we have to divide it by 2.
2.
So 1.4 by 2 centimeter.
0.7.
Now for the cone. Now radius of the cone is same that of the cylinder. Same diameter because. So radius of the cone becomes 1.4 by 2 centimeter. Now for the curved surface area. Now height of the cone, it is again 2.4 centimeter. Now we have to find also slant height in case of cone, that is L, and we don't know. Now for the slant height, this is the radius, this is the height, and this is the slant height. Now radius I have 1.4 by 2 and height I have 2.4. Clear? And we have to find slant height. Now we use the formula. R square plus H square. So that is, if I go from for here 0.7 whole square, 2.4 whole square. Okay. Now I will make it like that, 7 by 10 whole square, 24 by 10 whole square. Clear? Now 7 by 10, that is 49 by 100 plus 24, I think 576 by 100. Just check it.
Yes, check.
Yeah, 576.
6.
Now we add both of them. We get 625 by 100. So when we find the square root of that, it is 25 by 10.
10. That is equal
And
to
the slant height we have 2.5. Okay, solid is curved surface area of cylinder plus curved surface area of cone plus area of face. Okay. So it is equal to 2 pi RH, then pi RN, then pi R square. We take the common, pi R. That is 2H, it is L, it is R. That is 22 by 7 into radius 0.7. 2 into height of cylinder is 2.4. Here length 2.5, radius 0.7. Okay. Now these two get cancelled. If we multiply, it becomes 2.2. Now 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2.5 plus 0.7. It's easy to find. Yeah, 4.8, 2.5, 0.7. That is 20. 4 to 6 to 8. 8 only. So 2.2 into 8. 8 2s are 16. 8 2s are 16, 117. It's easy. Centimeter. and base radius is 3.5 centimeter. Find the total surface area. Now what is the total surface area of article? Hmm? That is curved surface area of the cylinder plus these two hemispheres. Okay, so CSA of hemispheres, and we have to multiply with 2 because there are two hemispheres. Now we just make the data for the cylinder. Radius is equal to 3.5 centimeter and height is equal to 10 centimeter. Now for the hemisphere, radius is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Now what's the formula? Tell me.
Pi. For cylinder, it's pi square h.
2 pi RH.
Yes.
It is CSA, curved surface area.
Yes. And
And 2
then
times
for hemisphere,
hmm,
it's 2 pi r square.
R square. Yes. Now radius is same in both of these cases.
Hmm.
So it becomes, firstly we try to take the common. It makes our calculation easier.
Yes.
2 pi r. So here I left with h, here 2r. Then I substitute different values.
Into 3 pi.
2 into 3.5. Okay. Now when we cut, it
0
becomes
point.
0.5. And here 35 to the 70, that is 7. Now when we multiply these two, it becomes 1, 10.0, that is 1. Clear? Now you multiply and find out the answer. 17 to the 34, 17 to the 34 and 3, 37. It is curved surface area, so it is centimeter square. Have you noted?
No, no, I'm not noted yet.
Listen, I
Yes.
want to explain you something. Now be attentive. When we have curved surface area, cylinder and cone, firstly these two, I'm not talking about the sphere. It is 2 pi RH. It is pi RL. When we talk about the volume for the cylinder and the cone, it is pi r square h and it is 1 by 3 pi r square h. So if we be attentive, the formulas are same here. Okay?
Yes.
And here they are totally different.
Different.
Here we have to add only 1 by 3. Easy. Now sphere, hemisphere. Curved surface area 4 pi r square. It is 2 pi r square. For volume
4 by 3 pi r cube
Yes.
by 3 pi r cube.
Yeah, that's all.